Hey everybody, I'm Matt the Garden Guy, and if you're new here or you haven't been here for a while, let me just reintroduce myself. Again, Matt the Garden Guy here. I make gardening related items to help you and others grow the food that they eat. So make sure that you're following along on any of my platforms. Search Matt the Garden Guy, hit that follow button, and like and subscribe to all of my stuff. Also, if you're a website type of person, go check out mattthegardenguy.com. I have a lot of awesome stuff out there. How to grow the food that you eat the food that you grow, preserve the food that you grow, and so on. So we have a action-packed day today. We're going to be doing some harvesting here in the garden. We're probably going to get the rest of our sweet potatoes, some other items, and then we have a boatload of processing, preserving to do today. So grab your cup, Matt the Garden Guy cup if you want one. Go check them out, mattthegardenguy.com. Sit back and enjoy what we got going. Alrighty, so we have a boatload of canning to do today. We have some cucumbers we're going to make into pickles. We have tomatoes. I have a bunch of jalapenos and just some other things that we have. We're also starting to pick down a bunch of pears, so we might start canning pears. But let's go and get started with our canning right now. So there's a mound of cucumbers. We're making our way through tomatoes. We got the tomato sauce heating up. All the green beans are ready. So I just want to get down here and grab a pan. We'll get this thing filled up so we can start the green beans. All right, so if you've seen my video on how to can green beans, you know why I'm doing this. But I'm going to be heating this up, letting it boil, putting the green beans in, letting them cook in there for 5 minutes, and then so on. Go check out my how to can green beans for the rest. And then, like I said, we have some pears. We picked a bunch of these pears already. So I don't know what we're going to do with these if we're going to touch them today. And for the first time, we are going to try making our own grape jelly. Never done it. We got these from a friend. We don't grow grapes here. So we're going to check these out. I'll post something on this. It won't be part of this video. We are just breaking down the grapes right now. First batch of green beans ready. We got to finish getting these filled up and then we'll throw them in the pressure canner. So let's check on the sweet potatoes. These have been baking in here for about a week. It's about 85 degrees in here. So hopefully now all the starches in here have broken down into sugar. We'll probably make this one and taste test it later. As we continue to process stuff, we're gonna use all of the tomatoes leftovers that were there for some salsa. I've never canned salsa before. It's probably the same exact way like tomato sauce, at least that's what my book says. So we're gonna work on that today as well. Alrighty, so we got 8 jars in the canner. We'll get this started going. So we had some leftover beans that just didn't fit in the jars. So guess what? These are going to be garden snacks today. So good. Hot, but good. Alrighty, you all know how much I love my compost. So I always give it some garden snacks. These are just our peels and remnants that we're not using for bone broth. We're just going to give the compost some more food. And it's not like it needs it. We put a lot of our garden clippings out there, but that's where they're going, right into the compost. And no, seriously, it is good. Remember, garden compost, you want to do 1/3 green, 1/3 brown, and the rest just whatever. So there we go. Alrighty, also, guys, I love composting so much. I talked about that rhubarb app earlier today. Go check it out down below there. On the rhubarb app, I created a compost club. So you can go there, go on the app, and join that group, composting. I'll put the link down below too. But I post a lot of stuff on there. Other people post stuff about composting. Come join us. So we're going back outside right now. We're going to look at the archway here. We got these asparagus beans in here. They're pretty dried out. We'll check those guys out. I primarily just grew them for decoration, but we also, if you see right in there, we have some spaghetti squash. We also have some growing up on top there. So what I want to do is I want to dig in there, get my hands dirty, and take a look at the spaghetti squash. I think that one right there is good. We just want to go ahead and harvest it. Alrighty, and I'm going to go ahead and grab my Farmer's Defense hoodie here, because if you've ever dealt with viney stuff, you know that they just destroy your arms. Get my gloves here too. Farmer's Defense rugged leather gloves. These guys are pretty awesome. Alrighty, so what I want to start doing here is I want to start getting some of these old and damaged leaves out of the way. So we got a bunch in here, right here. This one you see, it was just all twisted there. We got all this white mildew stuff on there. So I'm just going to throw those to the side. We'll come back later and throw all this stuff into the compost. But we're doing this right now to clean it up so that, just like all of my other pruning techniques, our main goal is we want to make sure air can flow through here so stuff doesn't rot. We also want to get all of the dead stuff, because why put the energy into there? And lastly, because the season is pretty much over, anything that has a flower on it, I'm going to go ahead and just get that off. Again, I don't want it putting any of its energy to that. I want to get the melons that I already have growing to have, that's where the energy is going. Remember, right here, I'm in zone 5B. I have less than 30 days until my first frost. So just going through here, cleaning everything up, doing one last major pruning, and that's what we're doing right now inside the archway. Yeah, so on this side of it too, I have a bunch of cucumbers, and I'm all about pruning. Pruning is one of my favorite things to do in the garden because it works. It's a lot of work, but we're getting all of the dead stuff off. It's also good to always prune it back too, so that it can concentrate its energy on what you want and not these gigantic leaves. Now we do want to keep some of them, or a majority of them, right? Photosynthesis. God, I almost said it right. Photosynthesis from that sun. It's what it needs to grow. So I typically prune my stuff a couple times a year, and just going in there for all of the dead stuff right there really helps the plant out. Alrighty, so come here. Another benefit of pruning, you find stuff that you missed, and I couldn't see it because it was all overwhelmed. So get that cucumber out, and there you go. And if you accidentally cut one off, make sure you consume it. All right, here. So I'm cleaning these up. I'm noticing a boatload of spaghetti squash. Let's count them up. I don't think I've ever grew this many before. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 11? What? Oh, there's another one right there. 12. Missed that guy. 12. I probably missed another one. I have never grown that many spaghetti squash before, and that came from just 2 plants. One right there, one right there. And coming over to this side, I grew them vertically. I've always grown my spaghetti squashes vertically. And as they started coming up, you could see I just trimmed them all down to about 2 feet up, a little bit higher, to keep all the bugs away from them. See, some of them are starting to get to it. That's just what it is. Grow vertically all of your vines. I don't know how many times I can stress that to people. Grow vertically. Saves a lot of room. I don't have the biggest yard. And if you want to get the most out of your space, grow your vines vertically. 12 spaghetti squash from 2 plants in that area. That's a win. All right, we're going to cut open the cantaloupe. Well, there you go. There's this nice little, awesome, smells super good cantaloupe. Alrighty, so here's time to do a taste test. Very good, super sweet, really, really juicy. And there we go, we're gonna cut up the rest of it.
And then it'll be gone.
There you go, yep. Alrighty, so I also pruned up and actually got rid of a bunch of cucumber plants in here, going through our tomatoes. You see they're still growing, so I'm working my way through all of these and getting all the dead stuff down. We worked through this cucumber patch and then cleaned up the archway like we started working on. Alrighty, so this area is all nice and clean. We're going to start working our way towards the other boxes where I have green beans, some beets and radishes, and some carrots, and we'll just start working our way through there. Alrighty, so before we start going back to the other bed, I had to come back inside because the green beans had finished. I'm just waiting for that to go down. And then we're going to start canning our tomato sauce. We need to get this stuff going so then I can go back outside. Alrighty, so like I said, we're also making salsa. And I have a bunch of onions down here just sitting. And there we go, here's the onions in here, so I'm going to go ahead and grab a bunch of them, and we'll put these in our salsa. Alrighty, so the green beans have just came out. Literally just pull them out. They're bubbling like crazy. It's making that seal. We had 8 jars of green beans. Tomato sauce is heating up. Next, we're going to get those into the jars and into the canner. So we're getting the jars ready for the tomato sauce. We put 1 teaspoon of lemon juice in there. Give it a little bit more acidic. Stuff is ready, so we're going to go ahead and fill the jars up now. Alright, so we have 7 jars. We're going to get these in the canner. And now those are in, we're going to start our salsa. We got everything cut up, and we're going to get it into the blender. Alrighty, so I got the jalapenos cut up. We also put bell peppers in it, so I got some seasoning in there too. We got cumin, black pepper, and salt. Alrighty, so I have everything all mixed up. I have it in the pot here. We're gonna heat it up, taste test it, and if it's somewhat good, well, it'll be good. Then we'll throw it in the jars and get them in the pressure canner. That one's almost done. Well, it's done. We're just waiting for that to go down. See if it's good. Yeah, it's good. We'll get the tomato sauce out of there right now. One of them did not make it. Didn't seal. Just fine. We will just put that in the fridge. And I think we're making some pizzas tomorrow. We'll use that tomorrow night. Alrighty, so the salsa only made 3 pints worth, but that's okay. I am learning this year. One of my goals is to make salsa and can it. So I'm going to can 3 jars of salsa. We'll see how it works out. I was half short, so we'll just eat this. Don't really know why I sniffed it. Just wanted to see how it smelled. Kind of weird, but whatever. Oh man, I'm beat for a midday coffee refill. Meanwhile, while I was working on that stuff in the kitchen there, my wife was working on the side of the house harvesting some pumpkins.
Our pumpkins are about all orange, and the plant seems to be dying back. So we're gonna cut that one off. And this is literally taking over. So I'm gonna also, that one's pretty orange. We're gonna take that one off. And this one, there's one way back there. I don't know if I'm gonna get to that one or not, but I would like to cut the grass, and we don't want to upset our neighbor and not have this grow into her side of the yard. So let's get to cutting. I pulled this one, cut it, but you can see it's got some marks from the slugs were eating it. It was in the dirt, so we'll see how long this one stays. But this side looks real pretty. We cut pumpkin number 3. She is a beauty.
So this is our new favorite gadget. I'm gonna go ahead and peel these pears, get it in. Look at that. You want to check out one of these? They'll be down below. You get the link to get one. And you peel them. It's a lot easier for us. So those pears we do 2 ways. We will just peel them, dice them into however we want them, probably into small cubes, put them in water, and then we will pressure can those. Well, actually, no, we will water bath them. We're not going to pressure can those. I have to go back and think. I'll let you know. And then we will make pear sauce just the same way we make applesauce, but with pears. So my friend Behemoth garden bed right here, that's what I ended up naming this garden bed, doesn't need too much work. The daikon radishes are coming up pretty good. They're probably about ready. I don't know if I'm going to pick those yet. The rest of the stuff, I had a whole bunch of parsley there. Harvested it all. Green beans, and we're harvesting those a couple times a week. Green beans, got some carrots, got some beets in there. Just gonna keep letting those guys go. The other one right here, again, green beans. Growing a lot of green beans this year. I do have some potatoes in here. Probably start picking them out soon. So we might work on that. I don't know yet. But again, got some potatoes here too. But just mainly green beans. Got some celery. Another spider web. So I don't know if there's too much I need to do with this bed right now. This one is just growing. Behemoth. The new garden expansion I worked on this year. So I think what we really need to do is focus on the hoop house here. And that's trying to fix this. Our one cucumber plant. So it gets so heavy. I broke this. Just leaning back. I'm going to have to do a heavy pruning on this. I don't know if we're going to save this, but this thing is producing so much. And we also need to start getting the sweet potatoes up. The leaves are all starting to die. These guys are all ready to go. And we will see what we'll get to. I think the wife said her mom wants to go to, there's a local farmer's market here that we love going to. I think we might head over to there. He had a whole bunch of sunflowers here, and they just grew right between the fence there. All right, that's why I had a double take there. The raspberry patch, a lot of these are the golden raspberry. I love these guys. Check these out. So good. Golden raspberries going up to the red raspberries. They're starting to intermingle together. Look at that guy right there. Hey, Mr. Bumblebee. Look at that. Man, I got so many berries out here. Yeah, look at that one. Oh. Apparently there's a spider web right there that led into there, which made it way into my mouth. Yeah, whatever. So, got a bunch of berries here. I'm going to pick those here and there. Going to drink another cup of coffee. I don't know, I'm pretty beat. I really need to work in the hoop house there. Jen is starting to work on those pears. So
looks like we'll probably be canning some pears today too.
Well, the salsa is done. Looks like all 3 of them sealed. Looks good. Alrighty, well, I'm back out here in the garden. So I'm gonna try to see if I can. Ah, man, I'm gonna try to see if I can save this. I'm gonna start by doing a heavy pruning on it first. That little PVC right there has a screw in it that ripped off. Poked a couple holes, which happens. So I got this special, I don't know, it's like a plasticky greenhouse tape. I'll just whap it on there and it should be good. So again, I'm just going to work on cleaning this up. I'm not going to film it. It's going to be pretty hard, I think. So, see how it is right now? And, well, there you go. As you can see, I really didn't save that much of it. Most of the vines were completely snapped. Got it cleaned up. We pulled probably 20 more cucumbers off of it. But nice and cleaned up now. Hopefully, it'll produce a little bit more. Well, and there you go, folks. We are done in the garden today. Didn't get to digging out those sweet potatoes, but that's okay. Got a bunch of other stuff done. Got some storm clouds coming in here, so we're gonna go to that farmer's market. It's all inside. It's all good. And over there, then just get back home. Probably can those pears, and yeah, that's about it. Thanks for joining me today on this working in the garden day. Let me know down below how your fall harvest is, how your how you're canning, your prepping your harvest. How do you store it? How are you eating it? Let me let me know down below. Sorry, it's been a long day so far. That's about it. If you can too, if you haven't already, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. That helps me out tremendously. Also, give this video a thumbs up, share it to your friends, and until next time, keep growing, everybody, and I'll talk to you later.